Insurgency Sandstorm. It's as if Call of Duty did ketamine. The horrors of modern warfare have never been so exhilarating. The first part of this video will be a lightning round analysis for reasons that will become clear later on in the video and which are also hinted at in the title. So let's go. This game is built around gunplay and luckily it's very good gunplay. The movement feels slightly arcadey for such a tactical shooter, but the weapons have a lot of kick and they're fun to shoot. The attachment system is polished but a little overcomplicated. It's cool that you can unlock a full breadth of cosmetics for your character, and the options on the insurgent side are particularly chic. I would wear that. Kill streaks are stupid in a game like this. Being executed by an Apache helicopter flying half a mile above the map in a game built around precise tactical maneuvering in close quarters combat is like allowing Ray Lewis to play full contact in a flag football game. It's unnecessary, counterintuitive, and disturbingly violent. Let's take a more in-depth look. Let's start with comms.
Clear on the roof of the objective.
I don't think that's true.
Something that really stands out in this game is the voice chat. First of all, anyone in your vicinity can hear you in local chat regardless of whose team they're on, which should be a feature in all games with proximity chat whenever possible.
Go back.
The joke where you call out to a teammate that there's an enemy up the stairs and then you hear muffled audio of an enemy up the stairs saying, "No there's not," never gets old. This game rides a wonderful balance of arcade and realism where it's intense enough to be entertaining and immersive, but not so serious that you won't trash talk the enemy in the next room as you lob frags at each other. It's also nice that most lobbies are pretty chatty, so this feature doesn't go to waste.
Guys, is my mic any louder?
These lobbies carry a similar energy to early Call of Duty lobbies, and I'd suspect that a lot of these idiots were also blowing out the audio of their mics in those days as well. The banter is a little more elevated than the classic Modern Warfare 2 filth you'd hear through those crackly one-eared headsets and Turtle Beaches, but not by a lot.
You should ask him how he got his name.
How'd you get your name?
I might have open.
You know, it doesn't seem that strange.
See? That's what I was saying.
So,
You guys are like.
so you're trying to tell me that you guys do that on like a normal basis, like
I mean, it's not really that weird.
never once have I been eating a bowl of oatmeal and been like, man, I could have sex with this.
How?
See, that's weird.
I mean,
That's weird!
Another nice touch is that when you use the radio to speak with members of your squad who aren't nearby, your voice can still be heard by anyone in the vicinity. It's an awesome detail that I haven't seen in many games, and it adds another layer of depth to the VoIP to cement it as a standout feature of this game. The final cherry on top is that you cannot voice chat when your character is dead. So when you get sent to spawn by a bushwookie, you won't be able to call out their hiding spot until you re-enter the map.
first floor in the corner towards us, on our side. He's in the corner. Look at the wall that's on our side towards our spawn. He's there, in the corner.
There we go.
This is a nice feature to add into the realism column of this beautifully tight-roped, genre-bending FPS. It's also endlessly hilarious when someone is in the middle of saying something dumb and is violently cut off by a stray round. It's the best feature in this really fun game. But there is something missing. The bayonets, they aren't fixed quite tightly enough. That pucker factor, the intensity that makes you lean forward in your chair is missing. I was playing this game and thinking about what I might unlock after the round. I was thinking about the script for this video. I was thinking about how early hominids 3 million years ago picked up and carried a pebble resembling a human face for no other reason than it interested them, showing the first signs of abstract and symbolic thinking in primates that would eventually develop into art and language. I was bored. I exited out of Insurgency Sandstorm to open up maybe Squad or something, I don't know. But something caught my eye. A ghostly glimmer. the shadow of a specter that once existed but has since succumbed to the endless erosion of passing time. Surely it's not still being played. Surely this glorified source mod I played as a preteen while tabbed out of my social studies homework has wasted away as the years marched on, leaving behind the abandoned shell of a game, a smattering of empty servers churning away match after match of empty streets, uncontested flags, nobody winning, nobody losing. But wait, signs of life. Guides, strategies, shitposts. The Steam community page is still active, and it makes a pretty convincing argument to reinstall the original, the OG, the real Insurgency. So I did. Now there is an older Insurgency. It's a free Half-Life 2 source mod that I put 25 hours into as a kid apparently. And boy did the title menu bring back some memories. But unfortunately there are no servers available, and this game has succumbed to the sands of time. It truly is a shame, and a stark reminder to never take for granted the full servers of our current favorite games. One day I hope to host retro days where we play stuff like that, games that have fallen off the map, but currently I have like 25 subscribers, so unless you guys are all really close friends already, this will have to wait. So let's not dwell on the fallen games of our past, and instead talk about the ones currently falling. Insurgency, the first official release in the series, is hanging on by a thread, but it is a very, very fun thread. It's becoming a theme in these videos, but there's something special about these older games that aren't trying to sell you anything except the gameplay. The music, the weapons, the source aesthetics still coming through strongly. Wait, what the fuck was that? What was that guy wearing? That can't be part of the game. I don't remember that. Oh, I forgot. This game had Community Workshop mods available for multiplayer, and I must have thought this outfit was hilarious as a middle schooler. Allowing mods like that is objectively a pretty bad idea, but a nice reminder of the more Wild West days of online multiplayer of the late 2000s. These days this would not be allowed, and instead you'd have to pay for sick cosmetics like this. That also explains why the Insurgent team is a picture-perfect rendition of ISIS, but aside from the fever dream that was the late 2000s source mods, this game has something truly special. There's a brutal, indifferent chaos present that is completely unique. You feel in your own human chest the mortality of your little pixel soldier when you tell him to leave the safety of a blown-out corner store and into a street riddled with warm bullets. When one of the hundreds of rounds clattering up and down the alleyway connects with your buddy right in front of your eyes, it can truly startle you. The graphics are dated, but it doesn't stop this game from pulling you into its war-torn streets with a heavy hand of immersion. It's hard to put my finger on what exactly it is, but I think a certain amount can be attributed to the X factor that we all know the Source engine has. Something about the physics, or the graphics, or the scale, I don't know. It's an X factor, we don't know what it is. And that's not to discredit the quality and attention to detail put into the sound design, environments, map, and character design. But I think the true special sauce of this game really lies in its intangibles. Maybe it's a product of its time, but it forces you to the front of your chair without you noticing, and how you will your character from cover to cover, and how it makes you want to win so bad, for no reward in particular. It feels like how games felt as a kid. There's no progression system, there is no skill tree, there are no unlocks. Not for your weapon, not for your character, not for nothing. Everyone in each match is playing for the love of the game. Love of a game that's been out almost 10 years. Insert anti-live service rant here.